Finding your balance, the 70-30 approach to baby sleep. I want you to picture something with me. Imagine a playground seesaw. On one end sits a family with such a rigid sleep schedule that they never, ever miss a crib nap. Their baby never stays up past 7 p.m., and they literally plan their entire existence around this sleep schedule. On the other end, complete chaos. No consistent routine, bedtimes all over the place, and everyone's exhausted. Neither of these extremes creates a happy family life, right? What we're aiming for is that sweet spot in the middle, balance. Here's what's amazing about your well-rested baby with healthy sleep skills. They're not fragile. They're actually more adaptable than a chronically overtired baby. Think about it. They understand how to fall asleep independently, which gives them, and you, the fundamental ability to handle life's occasional curveballs. You know what I see happen all the time, though? Parents who are so afraid to disrupt the schedule that they never practice any flexibility. Then when life inevitably throws something their way, a pet suddenly needing urgent care, or an unexpected phone call from work, or, surprise, a new sibling arrives, it feels completely catastrophic. Without practicing those small adaptations, both you and your baby struggle when changes are necessary. Let me explain this with a household example we can all relate to. You know those kitchen sponges that get stiff when they dry out? If you try to bend a bone-dry sponge, it just cracks, right? But if you keep it slightly flexible with a bit of moisture, it can bend without breaking. Your baby's sleep routine is exactly like that. It needs to maintain its basic structure, but with enough flexibility that it can adapt when needed. So how much flexibility is appropriate? I recommend what I lovingly call the 70-30 approach. About 70% of the time, maintain your core sleep routine. Naps happen in the crib at predictable times, and bedtime follows your established pattern. The other 30% is where real life happens. Let me make this super practical for you. Let's say you have an 8-month-old taking 2 naps daily. That's 14 naps and 7 bedtimes each week. Using our 70-30 guideline, about 4 to 5 naps and 2 bedtimes can flex without undermining your baby's sleep foundation. So what might this look like in real life? Maybe on Tuesday, you're dying for adult conversation, so you take a stroller walk during nap time to meet a friend for coffee. On Thursday, you need to grab groceries, so baby takes a shorter car nap while running errands. Saturday night, grandparents are in town and want to put the baby down while you and your partner grab dinner. And Sunday, your family always gets together for dinner, so bedtime shifts later. Can you feel the breathing room this approach gives you? Let's zoom in on that Sunday evening example. Your small group meets every Sunday, and bedtime shifts to 8:30 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. If every other night follows your usual routine, this occasional adaptation is healthy balance in action. Your baby's core sleep needs are being met while allowing your family to actually live your life. Now, I need to speak directly to the perfectionists for a minute. I see you there, getting anxious just thinking about deviating from the schedule. Maybe your heart rate picked up a bit, or you're thinking, but we worked so hard to get here. I totally understand. Sleep loss was brutal, and now you finally have a good sleeper. The thought of doing anything that might mess that up is terrifying. But here's the truth. You won't go back to those dark days, because now you have 2 things you didn't have before. A solid plan to rely on, and a baby with actual sleep skills. Before, you were navigating life with a baby who didn't know how to sleep well. That's not your reality anymore. You can loosen your grip on the perfect schedule because if things start to slide, you know exactly how to course correct. Remember, the ultimate goal isn't perfect adherence to an inflexible schedule. It's creating a sustainable rhythm that works for your entire family. A well-rested, adaptable child, and parents who can actually engage with the world beyond the nursery walls. That's what thriving looks like.